Hey, call me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled, Black Women Claim Independence but Want Protection from Men. Let's get right into it.
I feel compelled to tell this little story right now. Black women, protect yourself at all costs, because there's a shortage of men that will even ask if you're okay after a situation happens. I was sitting in my spot, watching the tree line, watching the clouds, listening to my music before I go to work. I spent 3 hours yesterday washing my car. And the tree cutters come and they're cutting the trees beside me. And I'm like, wow, just watching them do their work. And then I hear the leaf blower. He's from the tree. He's coming from the tree line. And he's blowing everything up onto where I'm parked at and where other cars are parked at. So my car gets hit first and it gets covered with dirt, debris, trash, everything. So I beat the horn for him to stop, and he doesn't stop. He continues to do it. And I beat the horn again, and I'm laying on the horn and I'm looking at him. He looks at me and he laughs. And then he turns the leaf blower the other way. I instantly got enraged, but professionally. I got out. I said, "Where's your boss? I need to speak to your boss." No English. Bitch, you know what the fuck I said. Go get your boss. So the tree guy is standing there smiling. Just smiling at by the trash can. I'm like, what? So then I see two other men with the same work crew, same shirts, coming towards me. And then they start walking towards me. Whole time there's a black man sitting in the work van beside my car, watching. Never got out. So I'm like, oh, this what we want to do? Bet. I go to my car, I grab my fucking steel bat. I get out the car and I said, I want someone to go get their fucking boss before I start swinging. So back the fuck up away from me, back the fuck up away from my car, and go get your boss. They go get the boss. He asked me what's wrong, what happened. I told him, I showed him. He was like, oh gosh, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, let me give you money. First he said, let me follow you so I can wash your car. I said, bitch, you ain't touching my shit. Run your pockets, bro. Right now. All of you, run your pockets. So, they gave me $25 to wash my car. Well, he gave me $25, apologize or whatever. Asked me if I could move my car so the guy can continue blowing the leaves into the tree line, which is what he was supposed to do in the first place. I got in my car and I looked over at the black guy and he wouldn't even look at me. This pussy wouldn't even look at me. He didn't even ask me if I was okay, nothing. So I called somebody and they were like, it wasn't his fight. It wasn't his job to get out and assist you. You're right. Right. But not even to ask if I was okay. I feel compelled to tell this little story.
I have so many questions. One, why? Why this reaction to your car getting dirty by the landscapers? Now, by the way, I understand that what they did was wrong. Okay? But your reaction, baby, you clearly overreacted. Okay? And you said that you reacted professionally. Then why'd you grab a steel bat? And why do you think we're supposed to do something about it? You said there's a man parked behind you. Why do you think he's supposed to do something about it? He don't know you. So let's break this down, right? This woman is clearly an independent woman. She's a boss babe. Cut her hair to look like a dude. Like this shortcut. Some women pull it off very well. Some women look very elegant with it. But sometimes a lot of other women, they do it to be in their masculine. Just telling the truth. You got to use your discretion on who's the masculine ones and who's doing it because it actually looks good on them, right? I don't think she's the latter, okay? Anyway, so the story goes, she took 3 hours to wash her car. Why did it take you 3 hours to wash your car? It costs like $20 for a car wash that takes like 10 minutes. It's an example of somebody who'll waste a lot of time to save a little bit of money. I don't know what your time is worth, but if your hour is worth $50, you just spend $150 to wash your car. Yeah, makes no sense. Anyway, whatever, you might like washing cars. That might give you some relaxation. Cool. I'm fine with that. Second thing I want to say is you could have drove away. So I'm trying to figure out why you didn't just drive away, why you see it happening. Okay. And Another thing I want to understand is, why did you grab a steel bat? Like, what were you gonna? Were you pump faking because you say you gonna? Oh, somebody get their boys before I start swinging. Swinging on who? You going? A lot of women don't understand this. Let me let you understand as someone that is a licensed gun owner. Let me explain this to you. A bat is considered deadly force. So if you threaten someone like me with a bat, and you're within 7 feet, baby girl, you might feel some bullets, okay? A bat could do some serious bodily injury to somebody that they won't be the same. You can't pump fake and threaten with bats. People need to be very alarmed by this. If any of those men were armed, they could have justifiably shot you. I'm just saying. A bat, a knife, they teach us this when you go through the course to learn how to, carry. They tell you right away, if someone is in 7 feet of you and they carry a bat, you don't got to wait till they start swinging to start dumping. You don't. But she probably don't know that because, again, she thinks she could be independent. I don't need a man. I don't need a man. Baby, you need a man. Because honestly, realistically, this could have been resolved without violence. But you wanted to elevate the situation to violence and honestly to deadly force. You literally are the aggressor. Something happened to you. It was wrong. It wasn't right. The dude was careless. I'm agreeing with you is wrong. But it doesn't require deadly force as a response. Nothing about that was even just forget about deadly force, just force, right? You can't punch someone in the face for something like that. It's inappropriate. But again, this is what happens with women, modern women, who, by the way, this lady, I looked at her arm, her arm looked thick as hell. She had some thick ass wrists, so she's probably heavy set, overweight, angry, miserable, mad at the world, the angry black women mad at the world, thinking that the world owes her something. The world don't owe you nothing. And then my question to you is, why should someone ask you if you're okay? What? Okay from what? Are you dying? Oh my God, debris fell in your car? Let me tell you something. I could wash my car, park it outside. I won't spend 3 hours on it, but I could get my car washed, park it outside, and pollen would cover it. Pollen. And for those people that own black cars, you know how hard it is to keep a black car looking clean. I don't want to say clean because all cars get dirty at the same rate. But black cars, they show dirt a lot easier. They're more reflective of it. You can wash your car and just park underneath the tree and get pollen. What are you going to do? Demand someone cut the tree down? So, like I said, I think he's in the wrong, but there's no way in hell, even if you had a man, that he should bring a bat to that scenario. Very inappropriate. And like I said, if someone used deadly force against you, they would be in the right. And you probably don't know that. So this is why you need I don't know why you walk around with a metal bat, but anytime you bring that metal bat out, you better hope they don't have, you better hope you are the bully and no one else has a weapon, because like I said, if someone has a weapon, you just gave them the green light to use deadly force against you. I would never pull out a bat on somebody. I would never pull out a knife on somebody. In fact, I wouldn't even pull out a gun on somebody. These are things that if you pull out, you better use. Because if you're just trying to threaten somebody, I've seen countless amount of videos online where people think it's cute to threaten people and they get murdered. Yeah. But you don't know that. But you know everything, right? You know everything. Yeah, I get it. You know everything. Here's another thing. It's funny to me that this black woman's so entitled, she believes that strangers, black men are strangers, are supposed to protect. By the way, what are they protecting her from? I have no idea. I guess they're protecting her from inconvenience. But she thinks a black man should see what's going on and jump in for her. Why? Why do we owe you anything? We don't owe you, girl. I'm not. First of all, let's talk about how God views this. Because I know I don't even want to get into your rationale. I know your rationale is skewed completely. God said that we're supposed to die for our wives. You're not nobody's wife. So first of all, no one's supposed to die for you. Okay? So why do you want wife privileges, but you're a stranger? This is how chaotic the black woman's mind is. She heard someone else say, oh yeah, black women's the least protected. No one's protecting us. First of all, you don't need protection in this scenario. But let's just say you did. Why do you think you deserve protection from a random dude? Why do you think he needs to intervene, get involved in something that ain't got nothing to do with him? That black man was smart. He stood out of the way. And honestly, it was nothing that required a man. This is something that I don't feel like my wife would require me to handle. I am not nobody's pit bull a bulldog to go around bullying people. If I have a wife and someone messes with her or threatens her life, absolutely, that's my problem. And me and whoever that dude is, you're going to have to see about me. But for this, the landscapers who can't even speak English, who are immigrants who are probably going to get deported by ICE in the next couple weeks, it doesn't make sense to crash out over them. But I know so many black women that because of a minor inconvenience, they want to turn up to deadly force. Because you might not know this, lady, you might not know this, but a metal bat is considered deadly force in the eyes of the law. Yes. I know you might not know. I think you probably think it's kill. Oh no, I don't mean to kill you. I don't mean to hurt you. You could do some serious bodily injury, and that's kind of why we're describing deadly force to somebody. You could literally alter their life forever with a metal bat. Again, and this is why a bat or a knife within 7 feet of someone who is permitted to carry a firearm, they could shoot you justifiably. And they could easily articulate, she pulled out a metal bat to me and she got in distance, so the threat was imminent and it was deadly. Imminent and deadly. So you walked up to someone and then you actually verbally threaten them. Go do this or I'm going to start swinging. It's a conditional threat, but a threat nonetheless. Now I say all this to say because so many of our black women result to violence so fast for the smallest thing. I've seen this time and time again. And this is why I tell people all the time, black women are the cause for most of the deaths, of the murders in hoods, because they have minor inconvenience. They go complain to a man that actually does protect them, a brother, a cousin, maybe a gang member that they know, and that man crashes out behind nothing. I've seen this way too many times. It's actually disgusting to think about. This is why sometimes the most dangerous person in the hood is a black woman. Because she could get you murked for nothing. At least a man, yeah, you got the beef, something, right? You guys are, maybe you banging one set, he banging another set, your set banging. I'm not saying this, right? But at least that's kind of understandable. You guys are rival gangs. Okay, these things are somewhat understandable. But someone got debris on your car? You think that you deserve that? You could threaten them with a bat? It's pure ignorance. It's pure immaturity. This lady is she's probably in her 50s. This is so immature. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But I say this to say that black women, I'm going to just say this loud and clear. You do not deserve protection from random black men. If you want protection and you want to be covered by a man, get married. Yeah. Y'all want to play this. I'm independent. I don't need a man. And then in situations you expect random men to come to your rescue. Ain't happening. Us black men, we're going to keep minding our goddamn business and not getting involved with nonsense to cater to your ego and to your aggression because you think for some reason you're allowed to just turn up on people. I'm trying to tell you, I would never threaten somebody with deadly force over something like this. At all. This is not how men do not handle situations like this. Because we understand that you threaten another man, that could be your last day. I don't go around threatening people. I'm armed for self-defense. I don't go around here trying to bully people with firearms. No. I seen a video of that of a man. A man, he went into a store. I forgot what happened. But it was like at the store, and there was a security guard, and the security guard and the guy got in kind of an argument. And the guy, all he did was, I guess, to try to bully the security guard. All he did was draw his pistol. He didn't point it at him or nothing. Bro, the security guard lit him up, wet him up with bullets. Nothing but bullets. And the dude died. He passed away. But before he passed away, he said, "Oh, man, what's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you, bro? You can't play like this. Y'all can't." See, what if you pulled out a bat, and forget about the firearm, what if someone put out a bat on you, and they start swinging on you because you're trying to swing on them? Now what? Can you even use that bat to really protect yourself? Again, this whole, I'm independent, I don't need a man, I got a bat, the bat replaces a man. And then you want somebody to comfort you for this chaos. No. I really think that black women think that black men are supposed to be their crash dummies. Like, I am not your crash dummy. I'm not going to throw away my life for your ego. because you're enraged that someone smiled when you honked the horn. Yeah, was he an asshole? I'm agreeing. I'm with you on that. Asshole, absolutely. But you understand, people understand, right? Me, as someone that's permitted to carry a firearm, people don't even know I be carrying a firearm. They have no clue. I be in public, they have no idea I'm armed. And let me tell you something. If they start an argument with me and whatever, I'm not going to be like, oh, you think a tough guy? Pull out on them? No, I'm going to sit back like, hey, bro, I don't want no problems. I might walk away. I might even run away. I'm going to keep it real. I might even run away knowing that I got the up on them. That I could easily just up it. Why? Because it's not the responsible thing to do. That's why someone like her, a weapon will be dangerous. She pull out a bat for, if she could pull out a bat for this, if this woman is in your household and y'all arguing and you get in a fight, if she just figures, if she just inconvenienced just the slightest, she gonna grab a gun. Just the slightest. Oh, you cheated on me, blah blah. You this. I recorded many videos of this, and not just black women. By the way, not just black, just women in general. A lot of modern women think that y'all turn to violence so quickly. It's not even funny, yo. It's not even funny. So, my thoughts are, you need help, baby. You really need help. You need to grow up. This is some immature 13-year-old shit. You're probably in your 50s. Your hair is gray. This is inappropriate. Okay? And I see why you're not covered and protected by a black man, because who wants to protect this? An angry woman who's overweight and got a mouth and got an anger problem. Who wants to marry that? Who wants to run behind that and make sure that that is safe? If you want women, if y'all want our protection, you need to be feminine, fit, and friendly, kind, and understand, follow our leadership. And not be a crash out dummy 24/7 by the minor inconvenience. I have people threaten to fight me, and I walked away. Not because I'm pussy, not because I could lose the fight, but because I know that, what am I going to really get out of this? If I whoop their ass, then what? I had a dude threaten me at my job. Shoulder checked me and all that. Was I mad? Oh, yeah. And you know why I was mad? Because I know I could beat the living piss out of him. But you know who's a real tough guy? The tough guy is a guy that can, one, walk away and know from a fight he know he can win. And two, you know, in my personal opinion is, unless you really push, unless you got to really push it for me to, it has to be a last resort for me to turn up on violence with you. Doesn't mean I can't protect myself. Doesn't mean I can't defend myself. Trust me. These fists, when these fists start flying, I'm telling you, I'll knock you out. I train boxing every day for the last 3 years. I will knock you out. I know all the spots to hit you, and I train hitting those spots on the heavy bag regularly. Most people don't even take the time to learn how to fight. They assume, oh, I know how to fight. They never practice. Y'all never practice. Y'all think y'all can fight with someone that practices 24/7. I spar. I done give dudes bloody noses. I done made dudes quit in the ring. Facts. But I don't walk around like a tough guy like, yeah, dog, I can knock you out. Watch out, dog, I'm going to knock you out. Because, one, that's the recipe to get murked right there. Walk around like a tough guy, too. And two, you know, you got to think long term. That type of behavior is going to, you ain't going to live long with that type of behavior. You're not going to be free long with that type of behavior. I'm the kind of person where I will walk away. I've thought about a situation like this, and we talk about this too. And like, when you go get your firearm permit and when you get your permit to carry, they talk about if someone's stealing your car, just let them take it. Just your car and call the police. Right? Someone might, unless it's an armed robbery. Like if someone pulls out a gun on me, I don't recommend that, bro. I don't recommend that. But if you just try to strong arm me and take my car, I might be, hey, bro, take the car. Go ahead, bro. I can get another one, just a car. So you were ready to crash out because your car got dirty. I'm trying to tell you, I wouldn't even crash out if I'm getting robbed from my car. Possibly. I'm just saying, if it's an armed robbery, that's a different situation. You point a gun at me, hey, bro, I'm just letting you know. You don't put yourself, whoever out there thinking that could punk people, just be careful. There's some people that's armed and they will up it on you. So I'm just saying, like, you know, there's certain scenarios where, let's say I'm sleeping upstairs in my bedroom. I look outside, there's a commotion, my car's parked out, someone's stealing my car. I'm not going to run downstairs, grab my gun, and start shooting people. I'm not going to do that. No, that's inappropriate. I would just get on the phone, call the cops. That's what I'm talking about. But if I'm in the car and I'm driving, you pull out a gun on me and try to arm rob me, I might not pull out right away. There's a phrase called wait your turn and take your turn. I'm like, hey, bro, it's yours. I might get out, but the minute I have you, the minute you turn away from me, you literally might meet the maker right after that. You know what I'm saying? My draw is like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. You feel me? So that's what I'm giving an example. I could watch someone steal my car and I'm still let them live. That's what I mean. Someone could break into my house and I'm saying, hey, bro, I'm armed. Just go, leave the same way you came in. Because I'm armed and I will use this shit. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to let you live. It's a last resort. Violence and deadly force is a last resort. Women, y'all need to understand this. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos. And I'll see y'all over there.